Alright, we're gonna do a little practice, and then we're gonna move ourselves right into an online game. Take someone on there, and then we're gonna go ahead and be week 1, man. Man, I hate that they drop the ball. Practice is always worse. Oh, man. Dude, nobody can catch the ball. to side. We're gonna practice, and we're gonna jump online against some rando, and then we'll be ready. But I will say that practice is fucking hard for some reason. They're really bad. I don't. It's not a confident boost to be in practice, that's for sure.
Come on, set! Pass to 60, pass to 60. Reload, go!
Really?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get it? Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Okay, ready? Let's go now. Ready? Here we go, check. Viking 18, go. Stephanie. Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready? Let go. Ready? On the set. Ready. Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Go. Let's go.
Dude, stop fumbling the fucking ball.
Ready up. Top low 18. 18. Right here. Ready, ready. 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 Let's go now. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Bro. Alright, fuck this. So unattractive. Bad team. I'm just gonna pee before this starts. You can't stop the dance. You'll never ever stop the dance. Yeah.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Kansas City. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They begin on the ground with Kamara. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights. That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw extra defenders bearing down on it. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Vikings. Garrett Wilson, 82 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Allen. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
This is taken at the 18. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Here's 2nd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First catch of the game by Higgins, and he's got his guys a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive, and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Again, it's Kamara. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a letdown defensively because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing first and goal, looking to regroup.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Kamara. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football. But on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
Patterson's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll get this out to Kamara. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line.
All right, so this is not going well so far, but we're still gonna win. We're still gonna win week 1. My reason for saying that is confidence. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna make excuses. Jake's movie's done. We'll be back in about 30 minutes. I got one more game to prep, and I'm telling you, I'm not down on myself. I'm not worried. I think that we're just getting reps in. That's all. I'm not shook. We're just getting reps in. When it's game time, we'll turn it on. These drafts get worse, though. We haven't been playing online. These guys have only gotten sweatier, as you know. It's the only thing that happens, but...
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
The secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they'll be set up with good field position. alongside my partner, Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield. But they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The man in motion is Brown. Watson now to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here that if you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Watson changing the play. To throw on second is Watson. He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep, CeeDee Lamb. This is fielded at the 7. And he's out right at the 25. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Looking to pass. Tua. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. That is caught. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. That'll be complete to Stevenson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Stevenson is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to...
He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I know we're not going off much, but we're ready. Jacker said 9:20. So, time to take our last piss and all that shit. So what? I get high. So what? I'm drunk. So what? You're mad now. I give no fucks. Swear out in my bed. I won't give up. You say you love me. I would not trust you. Heard it about 100 times. That's about 100 lies. Quarter in my heart now. Yeah, that's where my summer dies. Summer ties. I do not feel right. Live on the internet. Fuck up my real life. Feeling like I don't say enough. Excuse me, I just like playing rough. Running like Beyonce, baby, I'm babe, but I don't wanna say too much. You are so beautiful. You don't know what this is. You are so beautiful.
We the best music. Ain't believing us. Juice World did. DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled with them straps. I got another one. DJ Khaled with the racks. I got another one. DJ Khaled with the tats. I got another one. DJ Khaled with the best. Bitch, I'm number one. Bitch, I'm rookie of the year. Ain't no running up. We ain't running away from shit. We the ones running up. Only gang, ain't no other one. Bang what I bang, ain't no changing up. We don't change it up. What do I think? Raising this cash. I'm buying rent. My dreams they hang. Like that way. Like that shit. I blow up like a turban on top of my head. Clean shit, ain't no bourbon, no bourbon. You know I'm a cowboy, that's smoking the air. DJ Khaled, honey racks, I'm in another one. DJ Khaled with the tats, I got another one. DJ Khaled with the best, bitch, I'm number one. Bitch, I'm rookie of the year, ain't no running up. We was running away from shit, we was running up. Only gang, ain't no other one. Bang what I bang, ain't no changing on. Ain't no changing on. You don't believe me? Bitch, I'm gone. Alexa, skip. Should we go angry? Angry playlist? You were in my dream last night, now we're in the
Oh, hold up. got some top from the stripper bitch. She from kicking, she just bought a Glock with a ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the stove. You know how it goes, she want that smoke. But she took her, so took it to the, wait. Oh, you fucked me up, don't talk. How's it going?
And we
Michelob?
only on one of them.
I'm drinking Voodoo.
Search and invite you.
What?
They just want to search at the same time.
Just search at the same time.
Okay, ready?
Sure.
Time to get wrecked.
I miss calls. Wait, I get my blankie over me. Alexa, turn down volume.
I have to meet you on here.
Huh?
How do I meet you?
What are you talking about?
Through the controller, you're like echoing because I'm on FaceTime with you.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we start the new year with an NFC matchup out west, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, start!
Willis going to throw it right away. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, Parker, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now 1 for 1, a lot more to go. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Now this one, CD, an interesting one to start the season in the NFC West. A lot of people think that this is the 49ers division to lose, but you caution not so fast.
Remember Seattle in 2022? A playoff team. And the Rams, they took a dip, but renewed sense of purpose, renewed sense of optimism, and 14 picks used in the NFL draft. The Rams think they can be back a lot quicker.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Got it, ready? 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or two short. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Herbert now. And that is incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, it's third down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Ready.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Willis. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 1st and 10, it's Willis. Shifts by him, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
On the ready.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, here's Willis. Connection made. Oh, he's hit. He wants the football. Put it on the carpet. Touchdown, Seahawks. Good throw there. And I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more.
What the fuck is going on?
You can tell
I am not okay with this. This is not okay.
Mute yourself. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against variety.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Here we go. Here
A
we
chance
go.
for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Go.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, Seattle. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Elliott doing on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. Sheds off the tackle. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Let's go, let's go. Ready?
On second down, here's Herbert. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. Touchdown, Rams! Sam Laporta. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 34-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
To throw, here's Willis. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. Now the Rams bring the offense back out here to go for 2. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There was a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field.
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. They'll pitch it out to Gibbs here. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Herbert off of play action. Flushed out right. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it's Herbert. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
Last play of the half, Willis. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. The final shot before the break for Herbert. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Elliott now to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. The shotgun snap to Willis. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jamison Williams. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have retaken a third quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
It's complete, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. And this will come out to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Herbert. Now this taken in by Downs. Room here to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Rams.
On first down, Justin Herbert escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
59. Homie Cook's right.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. That complete to Downs. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Boston, the man in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Back to throw here, Herbert. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Let's go now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. There he goes, left side. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Gabriel Davis, and all the way in, touchdown, Sam. Gabriel Davis, 88 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, and even better run for big yardage.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Here's Herbert. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Gibbs straight ahead. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Herbert now. There's Chris Olave. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Now a handoff to Cohen running left side. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Incomplete.
Well, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. McPherson now for the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Seahawks 28, Rams 41. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right.
And he loses the football the second time. One of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Touchdown! Sam Laporta making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
This 2nd and 4.
Crack all 80. Ready?
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to get out to the 32 gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run over center with Mitchell. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And his throw is incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks.
Gibbs gets popped and he loses the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up.
And touchdown, Jamison Williams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Down the left sideline. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Rams. Chris Olave, 83 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. And McPherson on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game, 35-35. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Willis. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
In motion right is Davis. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Ready, ready.
They come up with 1 timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with. Here's first and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Got it. Ready?
Second and 6 coming up.
18 Cardinal, 1879 Broncos. 18 Rattler.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Here
now.
comes second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Oh, nice move. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Brings up second and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Here comes second down at 5.
Roll, roll. Ready, ready.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's first down.
Ready.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Seahawks, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Alexa, volume up. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Did I fuck up and fire a scout and not know how to hire a new one?
Let's make a deal, rubble silk skin. She wanna see my purple pickle up in the wind. Sharp peppers up, bitch, get in. And let the leg of the line hit chin, chin, chin. Bitch, I'm hard in the silver road, bitch. Big step and no skills, big fish. One case, all my bitch, a new kid. New skirt, ice shirt, bitch, dress. New clothes, that can't get in. That is it, like this, no. Give me less rock, pan like this. Remember days, me and eggs, get away. One time I'm alone, we hit a lick on the beach. I'm a good fella, mixing my jello, my kicks. I am supposed to tell you, my nigga, I got tricks. Actually, know your bitches that pussy, my train of shit. Who's this? It's being hot, bitch. Cause I'm flyer than a fucking ostrich. All my way that they won't give me polish. I'm a pull up in it, not itch. Who's this? It's being hot, bitch. Cause I'm flyer than a fucking ostrich. All my way that they won't give me polish. I don't construct that they shot at my list. Yes, bitch. I go from this shit. And the happiness, pretty please don't trick me. On Friday, those guys on, McDonald's gonna still sell pies on, just bought a new suit, I'm upside on, steady one beat, pull up 5 guys on, yes I'm fired, no different, like poking fries on, hold up, where's the weed guys? One time I'm alone, we hit a lick on your bitch. I'm a good fella, missing my jello, my kick. I am supposed to tell you, my nigga, I got a trip. Actually, know your bitch, this that Pokemon train of shit. Who's this? It should be a cop, bitch. Cause I'm flyer than a fucking ostrich. On my way that they won't give me polish. I'ma put my foot up in it, not itch. Who's this? It should be a cop, bitch. Cause I'm flyer than a fucking ostrich. On my way that they won't give me polish. I am constructor that they shot at my list. By the way, being in the hole with no escape. That's my mistake. Sense on case. Back when I was 5 years old, I knew that I was going to be great. I found my gift for music back around the age of 8. I knew I'd be successful, a little more about the way. So unacceptable as being in the hole with no escape. My mama told me right, but I just learned from my mistakes. Started watching another day, I caught sense on the case. Hunger pain shaped me to the way I am today. I gotta live with it, but it's that will never go away. Now every day I pray, but that ain't nothing you can say. The money good, but how I know my budget's gonna stay. From my order to this music, I ain't making haters play. Came a long way from working niggas, me and Trick and Trade. Okay, I'm just trying to shed a little bit of light and motivate them kids who haven't found their way of life. Remember, I ain't had nowhere to lay my head at night. Trapping on the block, I was selling weed and dirty Sprite. But wait until you hurting before you choose to pay the price. Shoot on my packs, you ever see me on the bikes. Still me in my huddle coming up the same night. On my stripes, so I walk around my city next to nights. On God, I was trapping for everybody. Red bottoms sipping over everybody. Hard feelings, I be thinking everybody. And I'm working hard, I be up by everybody's feet. As my acting up, fuck it, I don't really care. Still straight balls while we supposed to air. I can hold a goosey ear, so I'm well aware. When it flare hits another, I just shows it in the air. BBS and diamonds, only reason why they stare. Youngest out the city, reason I don't really care. Ain't on my body, best believe I'm well aware. Quarter million on the crib, little boy going in. Flexed up, this was next up, now I'm up now. Down to earth, true to all my faith, I can touch ground. Running for me, thinking I don't got it, you get pumped down, bust down. Busy my pocket, stupid nigga, no security. 18, I don't think they hear it, apparently. Niggas ain't real, shit be scary. I'm glizzied up, got that disease up, why they fearing me? Rap nigga try to throw shade, why he daring me? 18, got a clean record, thanks to YO. Baby, she swallow, you feel the way, catch a hollow. And it's really nothing, we don't really give a 5-0. I've been doing this shit as a kid, I was 9-0, but they don't really know that. Something like the throwback, trying to clean the image up, so I don't want to show that. Head to the top, I ain't never trying to go back. Sorry to see me throw it up, and I ain't letting go back. Fuck the other side, see my nuts take a hold that. Showing up the pistols, I ain't never seen you blow that. Smelly hella pride and the option ready, know that. If y'all want me go, won't you come and pull up where it show at? No cap. No cap. Remember selling right up on the block, trying to make some knots. Each trying to run up in the spot. Me and Smelly sitting in the track, smoking on the pack. Wrong crib, boy, you smell this crack. And I done put my trenches on the rack. I wish I could go back to August 14th to be exact. I swear my nigga Smelly will be here. Trying so forbid. I had to watch him crying out for it. Daddy's in the air, making calls. Feeling through the floor. Catch an option, finna take him off. And I call the shots on the boss. Skinny version Ross. Dummy in the air, take a loss. That niggas don't get me caught up, man. You got me talking how this shit, man. Niggas know my body up. As be the fuck up. Get.
Yo, just wanted to ask real quick. You don't have any interest in Fort, do you?
No, plus I don't know my No, you got it.
Alexa, stop. I gotcha. Figured I'd ask though. I'm like looking for something to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch, but yeah, I can't get online. I don't know why. Otherwise, I'd like. I guess those are just chill.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like not really feeling anything. First off, I don't really even feel Madden anymore.
Yeah.
Give me
What's she doing?
give me a compliment, and then give me something to work on.
Well, I mean, it was a crazy game.
It was retarded. That's for sure.
Like, it's lots of penalties,
Fumbles,
fumbles, interceptions.
just like yeah. There was a lot of shit that I couldn't control, but I'm not worried about that.
Right, yeah, no. No, I mean, I think a good thing that you did was, like, I think the play calling was, like, on point, you know. I think that you played the game the way it needed to be played.
Didn't take too many risks.
You know, that's the good thing. I mean, the only bad thing is I don't know. I don't really have too much bad to say. I mean, there's quite a lot of picks.
3.
You know, you said you wanted to take care of the ball, and there's a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, there was one I definitely would like back, where I just got pressured and kind of threw it. Can't have that. I don't really even remember the other 2 interceptions. Which, well, I remember the one, but I don't know. That was a tough one. I don't know. I can't. If I throw 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, that's a 50-50 game, you know?
Yeah, I'm just saying with the amount of turnovers that Jake threw, definitely could have had a much bigger score.
Well, I did. I'm not going to tell him, but the big difference that I found was as soon as I go to, like, just instead of running my own defense and just go to suggestions, it's like, it's for some reason he's, like, fucked in coverage.
Huh.
And I've always noticed that about him. It's like when I just do whatever EA like tells me to do, it's when he throws his picks and, like, holds the ball longer and stuff.
Yeah, did you talk to him?
No, after the game he kind of just got off.
Oh, man.
I kept trying to unmute myself so you could, like, hear the fucking...
Yeah, I heard that
Bad
you
thing,
come back
but-
one time and he's like, mute yourself.
Yeah, because I was echoing through his TV.
I gotcha. Well, 'cause I know he probably takes it more seriously than you do.
Oh yeah, that's what makes me happy. I've never beat Jake on a lead. I don't even know. I've never beat him without us just fucking around. So I've always like led and then he came back, which is exactly what that was looking like.
Was he messing around at the end when he just on the kick return?
Oh well, at that point he was just looking for something because time was up.
Okay, because he like threw the ball behind him immediately.
Yeah, I think he just kind of went for it, see what would happen.
Yeah.
But that was a crazy game.
Yeah.
Fucking like 3 holding calls on 3rd down for me, then the 2 McCaffrey fumbles, which is ridiculous. I've never seen him fumble before. I blocked one of his extra points, which I've never done before. I threw a 2-point conversion interception for a touchdown. It's crazy.
Yeah, I saw that. He returned one.
I was so mad, yeah. But I don't know. This team looked good. Malik Willis looked just fine. I didn't throw the deep ball because I felt like I didn't need to.
Yeah.
It was there more than once, and I was like, nah, it's not worth it. So I think I play the CPU like 3 times until I start playing other people, and that's when it's going to get dangerous. See who's sweaty.
What? Good start.
Oh yeah, as long as I can beat CPU, I beat one against Jake. That's good. I can. We're looking for playoffs right now. That's the main goal because I usually get squashed in these leagues.
Yeah, I got you. Sure, definitely obtainable.
Set.
Yeah, definitely obtainable. Yeah.
You gaming at all?
Well, I'm not on mine, so I should complain. So much stuff. But I would have played like maybe Art with Connor or something, but I don't know. Not getting on mine, I guess. It's weird. I don't know. Internet must be down here or something. But I don't know. I have to check the router. Let's see. Wait a minute. There I am. We'll see if I can get this to work. Yeah, I was playing my one game I've been playing. But, I don't know. Getting tired. Getting tired though.
I'm not that tired right now, but I don't want to be up too late. Feel like shit tomorrow. Been exhausted the last couple of days.
Yeah. I saw the BOD girl was back to her old ways.
Oh, was she?
She didn't say anything to me, but, like, well, they took Altoona before the end, which is fine. I didn't really care. But, like, Doug was in, like, Eric's truck. He was up in Northwest helping and stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, and so he didn't, like, have anything, you know. But, he came back. I think I was outside. Like, as soon as Doug came back, you know, I went outside. And I was out there for probably, like, I don't know, 2 minutes, maybe 3. No, probably, like, more like 2. And, like, there was, like, you know, he didn't bring anything in, and as I was coming in, I saw her, like, walking back out of the hallway with her bucket to grab stuff. Like, thinking that he brought stuff. I was like, geez. I've been looking for shit already. Hey. What is this? Let me look at this post.
Yeah, Jake had excuses. He said he was like, I didn't pick the right playbook.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to